Gina Tomlinson reporting for Citizens Awake Now. We just got to the rally. We're minutes away from the start of this medical rally. There are people here from all walks of life carrying signs.
You see, this is not about vaccines. This is about an unconstitutional mandate.
Flags held high, an army of men, women, and children.
The crowd was very exhilarating.
Stood tall outside the state capitol. To get to the medical rally Tuesday, my cameraman and I jumped on a plane with Alfie Oakes and Jim Boatman.
Great that people are banding together to be heard at this crucial time.
Hoping that this legislative session can bring some sanity.
There's an old saying that all that's necessary for tyranny to exist is for good men and women to do nothing.
Alfie was one of the speakers.
I don't care who says it, we're never going to make our employees vaccinate. It's never going to happen.
This is how our country was started. We had a tyrannical government coming and a handful of people, less than 3% back then, got together and changed the course of history in the world.
They're going to stand up and we're going to take our country back. God bless.
Many here counting on Florida to win the fight to protect medical freedom.
I'm here to support freedom and to stand up for freedom because I find a lot of people are not willing to do that right now.
Steve Johnson told me he helped COVID patients during the pandemic, but on Friday, he lost his job for saying no to the shot.
We see vaccinated people come in that are just as sick as unvaccinated people. For every one of me that's here today, there's 5 coworkers that did not want to get the vaccine.
Stephen Davis, a former Orange County firefighter, also spoke at the rally.
I was recently terminated back in October.
A hard sacrifice.
I've wanted to be a fireman since I was 14 years old, so I've dedicated all my education, I've dedicated a ton of my life.
Now he's part of a newly formed group of firefighters against the mandate called Operation Freedom of Choice.
The men and women that showed up to your doorsteps to take you loved ones to the hospitals last year. And this year we're told that if we don't get the vaccination, our long life dream goal, our dream job would be taken from us.
My husband is a firefighter, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So in order for us to have a livelihood to be able to provide for our family, he needs to be able to keep his job.
But Kristen Gregg feels the vaccine isn't the right option for her family.
We weren't done having children, and so I didn't feel like I was ready to take that risk. Our survival rate is pretty great for our age, for our age group and for our health, and it's just we're not at risk.
I feel that there are reasons to get it and that have been shown, and there are reasons to not get it that have been shown.
Florida teacher Philip Culver got the vaccine early in the rollout.
It's given me more freedoms because of restrictions in other areas. In a way, I am proud of it because in my classroom, I have framed my COVID vaccination card to kind of make other people feel a bit safer.
Others here, like Virginia Fuller, are worried for children.
There are no long-term studies.
And future America.
I am Dutch, originally was born in Dutch Guyana. I had my nursing education in Holland before I immigrated to the U.S. I know when poor countries, how much they are under the thumb of the globalists because they're so dependent.
And we're gathering here today, fighting for this nation, this one nation.
After hearing testimonies, folks here bowed their heads to pray for our great country and for those trading their livelihoods for freedom.
It's going to be tough. I don't know how we're going to make it, but we trust God that we will make it.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Out of all the people we spoke to out here today, many were not necessarily anti-vaccine, but more so anti-mandate. And the message was clear that this crowd is not backing down.
The only way we do this is together. Working in silos is not going to get it done.
This is just the beginning.
For Citizens Awake Now, I'm Gina Tomlinson.